right, bro, that's enough of that. I tried to play some of the college game day intro, man. He really changed the song, man. I had a better song before. But happy Saturday. Looking forward to college football season starting soon. I always get excited and wake up early, watch the games on game day, on Saturdays. And, now as an adult, I like to wake up, and get the picks from my parlays. I spent 2 years in Vegas, but even before that, I gambled, at the local liquor store with the homies or, co-workers. I always tell them up, bro. It's like a gift and a curse, man, when you gamble sometimes. Cause like my first time gambling, I won $1,200. So I really ain't even won money like that since that was the first time I ever gambled. So, but that's a little homage, if you will. You know what I mean? I won some money on gambling. A little story though about my last time gambling. I won $800. But I won it off $50 though that I had found on the ground walking to the store. So it was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I just thought I'd share that. The last Texas news is that, Quinn Ewers is the starting quarterback for the Longhorns this season. People are saying boosters influenced the decision. I don't think so. I think Ewers is the better quarterback, and we'll see when the season starts. Obviously, the Louisiana road game is like a glorified scrimmage, So we won't really learn much from that game. Like that team be overmatched, even though upsets happen. So I'm not saying it's a given, but I expect that game to be a blowout. Whatever the spread is on that one, bet Texas and over. But the game I'm really looking at is against Alabama, September 10th in Austin. Talk about baptized by fire. He's gonna be in the spotlight. I expect college game day to be there, and Nick Saban's had all offseason to prepare for him, And Sarkisian offense, because Sarkisian was the offensive coordinator at Alabama before taking the Texas head coaching position. So, that's just gonna be but Sarkisian knows Alabama too, though, because he's been there. So it works both ways. My prediction for Texas this season is 10-2 in a Big 12 championship. But I'm an orange blood, so I'm full of burnt orange Kool-Aid, man. So you can't really just take my prediction. Take that with that disclaimer. I'm really pumped to see what the offense can do with Bijan Robinson being a legit Heisman candidate, and Xavier Worthy is like a legitimate Biletnikoff candidate, as the best wide receiver, and Bijan Robinson gonna be a Doak Walker candidate as the best running back, So you got two All-Americans right there on offense. And if Ewers could step up, he might be All-American candidate also. But the problem that Texas is going to have is the offensive line, man. Right now, I'm hearing that they're going to have 3 true freshmen. They're starting on the offensive line, which is that's never a good thing. That's one of those positions, man, where you need the off season, because weight training and all that stuff in college is totally different than high school. You can't. That's just one of those things where you kind of need experience. But these guys are highly recruited. I think Kevin Banks was like the top offensive lineman in the country in high school. So, cross my fingers, but playing against Alabama, that's going to be tough for any offensive line. So, you need your offensive line, man. The offense, you can't do anything if you ain't got nobody to block you. So, the game is won in the trenches. And, like I said, we all learned a lot about Texas, this team, on September 10th. That's going to tell us a lot about how the season is going to go. The defense is definitely suspect. They gave up, I don't know how many points last year, man. I think so many records got broken, and not in a good way, on defense last season. So Overshawn is coming back at linebacker, and Deshaun Jameson at DB is coming back. So you got a lot of experience on those positions. So I expect them to be the leaders. I'm hearing Byron Murphy from DeSoto. He's doing good. He's the best defensive player. That's what I'm hearing so far in the fall count. So if that's true, that's going to be a great development because, like I said, the game is won in the trenches. And so, in the Big 12, man, that's an offense that dominates the league. So if you have a good defense, man, that's going to make you an outlier. And then you can compare that with a good offense, man. They can win some games. So, like I said, I'm looking at 10-2, man. If they could put all those together, that's the disclaimer. If they put all those together, they can win. At 10-2, I'm thinking a win against either Oklahoma or Alabama, which is obviously going to be the two toughest games. The Oklahoma game, the big rivalry, that's always a tough one. And then this Alabama game that they're playing, that's going to be it's obviously they're circling on everybody's calendar. So, but I think they're going to lose a game they shouldn't lose. I don't think it's against Kansas, man. They put all those Kansas jokes to bed, man, this year, I think. So that's my Longhorns preview, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do some high school teams and NFL teams. So like and subscribe. Thanks.